What's up, y'all? It's your boy Graham with another episode of the Groovy Files here, and I'm back with another essay this morning. I'm actually recording this at 6 a.m. before work. Honestly, this wouldn't have recorded a lot of these, but today's video essay would be about one of my favorite rappers, the one, the only, Currency. And when we talk about Currency, when people say he's the blueprint, I don't think it's just with the way he sells merch. Like it's everything. Like he's like one of the best way. Like if you're like a non-big label artist, he's the best way how to market. Like best example on how to market yourself, on how to be a student of the game, and everything like that. So like for example, with Currency, like of course he was under like Wayne at one point, but like when you hear him rap, you hear like so many influences. Like you hear Lil Wayne, you hear Outkast, you hear Devin the Dude, you hear so much stuff. Like you hear like a melting pot of artists, but at the same time, when you hear him rap, you also don't think he's biting anybody. He sounds like himself. And I think that's one of the biggest traits to being a successful artist, is being a student of the game, studying other rappers, and using that to refine your own sound to where you can create your own identity. But also, Jet Life is one of the most recognizable brands of the blog era, and like not even just like the merch, but like with Currency, you know how he has like his own trademark thing, like where he'll shout out Jet Life or do the la-di-da-da-da-da thing with his on his music sometimes. But also Currency, I don't know too many people that drop more music than Currency. And every single time all the fans tune in. Currency is one of the only people I know that drops like at least two or three projects a year at worst. And it doesn't matter, because fans always tune in. Like he has showed how much building that relationship with your fans can be and things like that. Like, oh, Currency dropping something, I'm tuning in. And don't let it be with Alchemist, because that shit gonna do numbers. Like that shit in the hip hop community, this shit is gonna do numbers. Like Currency drops, the volume that Currency drops doesn't have a negative impact on him, because he's already established this strong relationship with his fans where they pretty much, it's symbiotic. Like, and he's not hard to reach either. Like he's not some mysterious artist. Like he's out here. Like he's putting in the work. He's putting in the church work. He's doing all this stuff to where he doesn't have to he doesn't really have to worry about falling off. Because on top of making good music, he has the merch, he has the connection, he has all this stuff. And another thing I want to talk about is that critically acclaimed projects, like I don't know. I know during the blog era years, he had a highly acclaimed mixtape pretty much every year, all the way up until like 2016, if I'm not mistaken. He has in his relationship with Alchemist has arguably, I didn't want to say, I don't want to steal nobody's talking points or anything like that, but his relationship with Alchemist is so strong to where he has been one of the biggest influences in popular rising. I don't know how to pronounce it. Excuse me. It's early in the morning, but he is one of the biggest influences in making the rapper producer collab even bigger than it was. Like for example, like when you think of rapper producer collab, let's be real. Like you don't I think of Alchemist. I think Alchemist is the main person that I think of for those, and it's part of the reason why, like, for example, like Currency and Alchemist, Bodhi and Alchemist, who else am I thinking? Obviously missing some people. Of course, Prodigy and Alchemist, may he rest in peace. But in terms of popularizing it, I don't think you can argue not too many people besides Spitta. But other than that, that was another episode of the Group Files. Let me know if you want me to do an essay on something else. Peace out. Love y'all.